My childhood friend and top celebrity Ethan Carter claimed his pipes burst and showed up at my place to shower. I accidentally answered a video call from rising starlet Olivia Brown during her live reality show. What are you up to, big bro? He's showering. Maybe call back later? Just then, Ethan's voice boomed from the bathroom. Emily, grab me a towel. That single sentence broke the internet. The supposedly celibate heartthrob wasn't single after all, but secretly cohabiting. Ethan and I grew up next door. As kids, I dreamed of becoming his partner, but he skyrocketed to fame first. Now I'll never hear him call me darling. These days, I watch his dramas with blackout curtains drawn tight. Currently, I'm white-knuckling my tablet as his character plays the lovesick puppy trailing some actress through monsoon rains. The man who constantly cracks dirty jokes in real life transforms into this blushing virgin on screen. My curtains suddenly ripped open. There stood Ethan, water dripping down his sculpted abs, mirroring his drenched drama counterpart. Cat got your tongue? He teased, waving wet fingers before my stunned face. I hastily hid the tablet. Why were you doing daytime thirst traps? Admit it's working. I'll knock you into next week. I raised my fist, pulse racing as he ruffled my hair. Pipes exploded at my place. He strolled past like a wet t-shirt model. You don't mind me commandeering your shower, do you? How'd they even burst? My sheer hotness overloaded them. He slammed the bathroom door before I could retaliate. Break my pipes and you're dead. Our matching white iPhone 14 Pro Max devices sat charging. When his phone rang with my custom case design, I instinctively answered. A breathy voice purred, "Miss you so much, big bro." Before I could explain the mistaken pickup, Ethan called out, "Emily, towel." Hold on, the call disconnected. At the bathroom door, I knocked with folded towel. Coming in. Don't peek this time. My eye twitched. Sophomore year, I'd walked into his bedroom unannounced to find him post-shower. The memory of him blushing crimson while scrambling for towels still haunted me, though he'd rewritten history as me being the peeping Tom. At that thought, a faint blush crept across my cheeks. Who wants to look at you? It's not like I haven't seen you running around naked as a kid. The man's outstretched hand revealed prominent knuckles and faint blue veins as he snatched the pink towel. Scoffing. Still obsessed with pink. Huh? It's the only color available. Got a problem? Wouldn't dare. His tone dripped with sarcasm. When Ethan emerged from the shower, I tossed him his phone. Some girl video called you earlier. Wasn't that the same one you were rumored to be dating last year? I accidentally answered thinking it was my phone. You two aren't actually. He shot me a glance. Stop overthinking. I'm single. His brows furrowed briefly as he checked his phone before carelessly tossing it aside. The gardenia-scented body wash lingered between us when he leaned closer, droplets from his damp hair tracing the elegant curve of his neck where the pink towel rested. Aren't you going to call her back? Later. Some tension I hadn't acknowledged eased from my shoulders. Did you watch my new show? His proximity intensified the floral scent. Of course not. I blurted. Ethan's lips curved. Didn't watch. Huh? In one fluid motion, he snatched the tablet from my lap. I sprang up. What are you doing? Just checking your viewing history. He lounged on the couch, holding the device beyond my reach. Why so defensive? Panic surged. If he discovered I'd secretly binge-watched his dramas, I'd never hear the end of it. Give it back! Ryan and Olivia chose that exact moment to burst through the door, their twin gasps shattering the charged atmosphere. Holy shit! You two are hooking up behind our backs? Ryan clutched imaginary pearls. After all those years growing up together? My eyes. Olivia dramatically covered her face. This violates our childhood pact. I scrambled off Ethan like scalded. He stole my tablet. We were fighting. Ethan sprawled lazily on the sofa, looking thoroughly debauched. Yeah. She was disciplining me. Check trending. Ryan tossed his phone at us. You're both viral. I read the headline Ethan Carter's secret lover and whipped around. Ethan! Since when did you? His fingers pressed my lips together. As established. Single. Olivia grabbed my shoulders. This is serious. Look closer. The accompanying photo showed our current position, me straddling Ethan's lap. His hands gripping my waist. My gardenia shampoo bottle sat conspicuously in the background. Ryan pointed at the timestamp. This was taken 3 minutes ago. The paparazzi's literally outside your building right now. Ethan's phone began vibrating with relentless notifications. He silenced it. Gaze locking with mine. Well, Emily. Looks like we've got some damage control to do. The warmth of his hand still lingered on my hips as reality crashed in. Our childhood friendship had just collided with Hollywood's rumor mill, and neither of us were prepared for the fallout. Holy crap. The truth hit me like a ton of bricks. That phone call earlier turned out to be from Sophia Taylor, the rising star of the moment. Live from her reality show. I clicked on the viral clip trending online. The show's female contestants were dared to call their male friends and say I miss you. Just to see their reactions. One participant joked. Anyone calling Ethan? I'd kill to see his response. The moment those words left her mouth, the live chat exploded with demands for Sophia to make the call. Blushing, she cooed. You guys guessed it. I was just about to dial him. The viewership skyrocketed as her call connected to Ethan's number. Then came the scene I'd personally witnessed earlier, the ringtone echoing while Sophia clutched her chest dramatically, breathlessly delivering her rehearsed I miss you. But instead of Ethan's voice, the world heard mine explaining he was showering. My upper face partially visible on screen. The live chat imploded instantly. What the actual hell? Did a girl just say he's showering? When Ethan's voice called from the bathroom asking for a towel, the internet lost its collective mind. Since when does our untouchable heartthrob have a live-in girlfriend? Emily? FBI needs to run background checks on that name. RIP to the celibate god persona. Hollywood fakery strikes again. Can someone take that phone into the bathroom? Not that I want to see. But showering off camera should be illegal. The comments flooded faster than I could read. Sophia's smile froze as she hung up, her cheerful facade crumbling. Oops. Wrong number. She squeaked. But a male co-star peered at her screen, declaring, Nah. That's definitely Ethan's contact. Her eyelashes fluttered nervously. Must be his sister. Wait. Didn't Ethan say he's an only child? The chat erupted with sarcastic lyrics. She's just my sister likes purple vibes. Cue the social media meltdown. Hashtag Ethan Carter's secret lover. Hashtag showergate. Hashtag who is Emily. Thank God only my forehead showed. Sophia had played Ethan's quietly pining co-star in that hit detective drama last year. Their unresolved romantic tension spawned legions of shippers praying for real-life dating. Now, the internet mourned their sunken ship while roasting Ethan's sudden lack of chastity. I turned to Ethan guiltily. I think I messed up big time. He tossed his phone aside. Could be worse. Actually works in our favor. How? If Sophia called me today, we'd be trending together regardless. Now the narrative's shifted. Olivia chimed in. She's right. Without Emily answering, we'd be stuck with another round of Sophia's unrequited love publicity stunts. That show wrapped 18 months ago, but she still posts those vague sad girl captions weekly. So over it. So, I accidentally helped. I blinked. Totally. Olivia winked. You two should just date for real. Best PR ever. My cheeks burned. What are you talking about? There's nothing to confess. Ryan nudged Ethan with his shoulder, the unspoken question hanging in the air. Hey, why don't you two just confess your feelings now? As they say, keep it in the family. My heartbeat stuttered at the word confess. Ethan paused, side-eyeing his friend. Cut it out. This isn't something to joke about. I quickly chimed in. Exactly. With forced enthusiasm. His agent called moments later to discuss damage control. Ethan stepped outside to take the call. Returning with a proposal, Emily. The production team wants to reconnect. Want to join me on camera? The current round of celebrity video challenges had wrapped up, leaving only Daniel from the lineup. Grinning at the camera, the dimpled actor announced. Since Ethan was busy showering earlier, let's give viewers an encore. We go way back anyway. Ethan's phone rang instantly upon reconnection. Daniel's syrupy voice crooned. Missed you, bro. Quit messing around. Ethan retorted, though his eyes crinkled with amusement. I know you're filming. Sophia suddenly leaned into frame. Mr. Carter. It's us. Her smile faltered when I appeared beside him. Daniel's eyes widened comically. Whoa. Ethan. Is this your girlfriend? Childhood friend. Ethan corrected smoothly. My pipes burst. Needed to borrow a shower. He addressed the camera directly. We've known each other since diapers. I held up my device. Identical to Ethan's. Our phones look similar. I answered without checking. Daniel's smirk returned. But matching cases? The internet's calling them couple accessories. Ethan shrugged. Hers looked cute. Saved time getting the same. Totally platonic. I confirmed. Meeting his gaze. The shared memory of our high school poetry recital disaster hit us simultaneously, that same unstoppable giggles during serious moments. He pinched my cheek. At least pretend to take this seriously. I schooled my features. Yes. Sir. The live chat exploded as we struggled to maintain composure. Something's off with you too, that look? Suspicious, secret crush alert. Since when does Ethan Carter do cheek pinches? Just date already. Real-life childhood friends to lovers arc? Inject this into my veins. Our resident workaholic actually has a heart. Sophia interrupted the frenzy. Mr. Carter. Fans are wondering, would you blush if I video called you unexpectedly? Chat responses rolled in frowny face who asked that. Speak for yourself. Translation, I want your attention. No. Ethan's tone turned professional. I don't take personal calls on my work line. Today was an exception. The subtext hung heavy, their relationship was strictly business. LMAO Sophia played herself, this backfired spectacularly, teen childhood friends FTW. So, Ethan Carter and Sophia Taylor aren't close at all? I thought they kept in touch privately. Seriously. Ethan clearly stated in interviews that he wouldn't date anyone in the industry. How come drama fans still insist Sophia's his exception? This is embarrassing. Honestly. Sophia keeps pulling these attention-seeking stunts. She's ruining any goodwill I had for her. Ethan's literally the sweetest. He's never been this direct with clarifications before. He's not worried about public rumors, he's scared his childhood sweetheart might misunderstand. OMG, forget those fake celebrity ships. Childhood friends to lovers is where it's at. I stared at the live comments flooding the screen. Stunned by the frenzy. Come on. Y'all know Ethan's got those I'd marry a cactus if it looked at me long enough eyes. I protested. The chat erupted with lies. Fine. Ask him yourself. His phone's full of my unflattering pics. I challenged. Ethan smirked. True. Got whole gigabytes saved. Comments instantly exploded. GBs of your pics? That's true love. It gaff what anyone says, these two are definitely doing it. I elbowed Ethan. Control your fans. This delulous shipping culture's toxic. He chuckled. Fingers brushing mine under the table. Thought you said variety's good for the soul? My ears burned as his hand enveloped my fist. Static sparks dancing where our skin met. The drama escalated when gossip accounts leaked my TikTok handle. Ethan's PR team deserves awards. This influencer accidentally answered his shower call to boost her clout. Now they're spinning this childhood friend's fairy tale? And fans eat it up? Better than any cease and desist. Who actually believes the matching phone cases? The burst pipe excuse? The showering at her place? Be fucking for real. Yes. I had 300,000 TikTok followers from my London study abroad days, just sunset pics and cafe vlogs. Never imagined I'd get labeled a clout-chasing influencer. Keyboard warriors emerged, knew it was fake from the start. Y'all look dumb now. Asteroid hitting her bathroom's more believable than that plumbing story. Girl's been obvious since day one. That accidental call? Please. Since when do childhood friends shower at each places? Red flag city. Rich guys/celebrities always end up with basic influencers. Tale old as time. Convenient how this childhood friend never appeared in any of Ethan's college pics when he debuted. My comment section turned vile. We see your thirsty games. Pick me, girl. Quit the innocent act. We know your game. Then Sophia dropped midnight tears on Twitter. Rewatching my drama still hurts. Unrequited love destroys you. Broken heart fans rallied. Queen deserves better than some influencer-obsessed fuckboy. She never moved on from their roles. Loudly crying face. Only Sophia truly loved Ethan. I facepalmed as tweets flooded in. Since when is Sophia the victim? She's been milking this ship for months. Ethan never encouraged her. Now she's playing martyr? Tfo! Ethan Carter's fan tried defending him and got swarmed with sarcastic comments. LMAO. Still pretending your idol and Emily are just childhood friends? Fan blindness at its finest. Simp all you want. He'll never notice you. I've stanned him for 4 years. He and Emily are perfect together. You call yourselves true fans? How'd you miss his childhood bestie Emily all these years? It was past midnight. The controversy kept growing, but I knew better than to act impulsively. One wrong move and gossip blogs would twist my words. Ethan was probably asleep already. However urgent. I had to wait until morning to discuss damage control. I tossed my phone aside, determined to sleep. The next morning, message notifications jolted me awake. Olivia, Emily, check Twitter now. Ethan posted your photos together. His clapback tweet went live at 4 a.m., a 9-photo grid documenting our shared history. Beach trips. Playground slides. School field days. Speech competition podiums. Even that snowy London intersection. His caption read, to the rumor mongers, unless you want to discuss childhood friends with my lawyer. Shut it. The evidence spoke for itself. The internet exploded. Where are the haters now? Apologize. 4 a.m. response? Man's defending his girl before sunrise. Loudly crying face. Clickbait accounts are disgusting. Stop hating on #EthanEmily. Open your bleached eyes. Trolls. Not everyone's as trashy as your faves. Ethan kept replying in the comments. Comment, suing the gossip pages? Ethan, already filed. Comment, bro really blaming plumbing issues? Smirking face. Ethan, pipes legit broken. Dogface comment, why no pics together during college? Ethan, she was at Cambridge. Think I didn't try? LOL. Someone's bitter face with tears of joy. Photo 8is London. Remember those fan sightings? He was visiting Emily. Fans dug through my TikTok comments. Exposing Ethan's persistent "when are you coming home?" replies on my videos. Hate comments got buried under new support. Back off before you scare our content queen. Ethan needs her posts. High school classmates joined the fray. Y'all really thought they weren't legit. We shipped #EthanEmily since junior prom. Under Sophia's tearful tweet. The mood shifted. Girl, it's 2023, quit the drama. Victim complex much? Panicking. Sophia posted, can't y'all take a joke? I ship them too. #EthanEmily. For Eva. Top reply, my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Olivia sent a viral TikTok, our graduation photo circled in red. The caption screamed, classmates confirm #EthanEmily timeline. You're Delulu if you don't ship this. There we were. Senior year. Me in the front row and Ethan right behind, the same frame where our story began. The image was slightly blurry. But the young man's striking features remained evident, his clear-cut jawline. Those obsidian, bright eyes gazing casually at the camera. Wind-tousled hair capturing that quintessential teenage exuberance. I'm literally crying. They perfectly embody my first love fantasy. I don't care what anyone says. Childhood friends will always beat sudden romances. Childhood sweethearts are the ultimate. Someone even screenshotted a Quora-style forum response. The original question read, "What's the juiciest real celebrity gossip you know?" The answer stated, "Went to high school with Ethan Carter." He had this inseparable childhood friend, no exaggeration. The whole school shipped them. Picture perfect couple material. Arriving/leaving school together daily. Their playful banter was straight out of a rom-com. Same class. Sat front and back desks. They claimed it was platonic, but everyone knew they'd end up married. Now that Ethan's in the celebrity meat grinder, I wonder if things changed. This post got chopped into viral TikTok edits complete with heart-eyed filters, exponentially growing their shipper army. I had to stop scrolling. If I kept reading, I might actually believe Ethan secretly likes me. Before college, Ethan and I saw each other daily. He matched my height until high school growth spurts rocketed him past 6 feet. His desk overflowed with love letters. Upperclassmen constantly stopped us for his number. Girls begged me to pass along gifts. That's when I realized the face I'd seen since kindergarten had blossomed into proper heartthrob territory. Then rumors about us being a couple started circulating. His admirers dwindled overnight. I teased him about it. To which he retorted, "If I end up single, you're taking responsibility." Back then, I didn't recognize my own feelings. Just knew Ethan occupied a different galaxy than anyone else. Everything shifted when I left for UK studies after graduation. Going from daily interactions to transcontinental separation made me realize how desperately I missed him. He was already juggling college with early acting gigs, yet flew from Beijing to London for my birthday. I remember snowflakes catching in his lashes as he pulled me into a hug under amber streetlights. "I'm not some celebrity," he murmured, travel-weary yet earnest. "I'm Ethan. Happy birthday, Emily." He caught the first flight back next morning. Staring at his gift, the delayed realization hit that fluttering in my chest wasn't friendship. I'd been in love all along. Now seeing these viral shipping theories, I feel dangerously exposed. Does Ethan know? If I blurted I don't want to be your buddy anymore, I want to date you, would we survive the fallout? Olivia keeps fanning the flames. Babe, Ethan's totally into you. Just confess already. But he said he didn't like me in high school, maybe you misheard. I'd accidentally overheard Ryan asking Ethan about me years ago. His denial still echoes. My nap spiraled into that post-exam memory. Ethan, Olivia, Ryan and me debating graduation trips. A underclassman suddenly rushed up, her face flushed crimson, her eyes darting nervously between me and Ethan. For a moment, I thought the freshman girl wanted to confess her feelings to Ethan but felt awkward with me present. I was debating whether to give them privacy when she blurted out, "Senior Ethan." "Senior Emily. I'm such a big fan of your relationship. Promise you'll stay together after graduation." Ethan's smile outshone the lavender-hued sunset behind him, momentarily blinding me with its brilliance. The girl scampered off before I could respond. I forced a laugh. "That's hilarious. Everyone knows we've got a pure platonic relationship. No way that's changing. Never say never." Ethan ruffled my hair with familiar mischief. "I might reconsider if you ever made a move." That memory jolted me awake with renewed determination. He did say he'd consider it. Ancient history or not, I needed to try. Selecting my favorite sundress, I texted Ethan, "Coming home tonight?" "Yep. Got something to discuss." He replied, "Perfect. Me too." Our houses stood side by side, bedroom windows facing across narrow alleys. Countless sleepless nights, The slightest creak of my balcony door would summon him within seconds. Grinning through the darkness, asking if I missed him. Now I stood frozen at his bedroom doorway, pulse racing as he peeled off his sweat-drenched shirt. Damn it, Ethan. I slammed the door, cheeks burning. When will you learn to lock doors before stripping? The memory of our college incident flashed vividly, him emerging dripping wet from the shower. All lean muscle and careless confidence. But the man before me now, those college swimmer shoulders had filled out into proper V-cut contours. Abs rippling beneath golden skin. Just imagining it made my ears burn. I was just changing, not showering. His muffled chuckle came through the door. My trembling fingers pushed it open. He'd pulled on a fresh tee, gesturing to the armchair with raised eyebrows. What's up? Nothing. They stopped harassing my social media after your photo dump. I fumbled with my phone, needing distraction before the big question. My latest viral post glowed on screen. Top comment with 10,000 plus likes. Ethan's totally into Emily. Like this if you ship them. Yas queen. These two need to just kiss already. Ugh. I barely contained my grin. Heart performing Olympic gymnastics as I covertly liked the comments. Warm breath suddenly ghosted over my shoulder, Ethan caging me between his arms at the desk. You came here to scroll TikTok? I slapped the phone face down, but his low laugh vibrated against my back. Relax. I saw the notification. You liked the shipping post. Every atom in my body short-circuited. This wasn't how it was supposed to go. I was the one with unrequited love here. Yet his reflection in the dark window showed unmistakable tenderness as his fingers brushed mine. I turned around and chuckled awkwardly. Ha ha ha. I just think it's hilarious. They can ship us all they want. But claiming you've been secretly crushing on me? Ridiculous. That's not funny. Ethan's relaxed smile faded as his expression turned serious. Everyone else noticed. How haven't you? My mind exploded with fireworks. Ethan Carter does have feelings for Emily Johnson. He said with the earnest sincerity only a young man could muster. His affection crashing over me like high tide. I like you, Emily. You stole my line. That's exactly why I came here today. His eyes lit up with barely contained joy. Can I take back my confession so you can say it first? No. Where's that sharp tongue you always use to tease me? Suddenly shy? His muscular arms slid under my knees, sweeping me off my feet as he headed for the door. Fine. If you won't say it, I'll carry you around the entire neighborhood like this. Blushing under his playful threat, I mumbled against his ear. When I was abroad, I missed you every day. My heart raced whenever you visited. I watched all your movies and shows twice. So my breath hitched. Like you. His laughter rang clear as spring water. Didn't catch that. I like you. Who likes whom? Emily Johnson likes Ethan Carter. Then shouldn't you kiss him? Well, I froze mid-sentence. Damn city boys and their smooth tricks. Don't push your luck. Dude. His warm lips brushed mine, brief. Electric. Universe tilting. As he settled me on his desk. Calloused fingers cradling my face. His thumb traced my cheekbone. Since when is a boyfriend kissing his girlfriend pushing luck? I closed my eyes. His mouth found mine again. Deeper this time. My skirt tangled around his legs like clinging ivy. When I nervously gripped his shirt hem, he guided my hands to clasp behind his waist. His composure maddeningly intact compared to my trembling. The approaching footsteps made us spring apart. Ryan's voice echoed down the hall, calling for Ethan. I leapt off the desk, accidentally sending his prized model collection clattering to the floor. Ryan froze in the doorway. Why's the door locked in broad daylight? I pressed my lips together. Ethan raised an eyebrow. What do you think? Oh ho! Something's definitely going on here. Ryan backtracked with exaggerated discretion, slamming the door shut. As I knelt to gather broken model pieces, Ethan pulled me upright. Leave it. We're not done. Afterward, I blurted the burning question, was that your first kiss? He glanced away. Sort of. Sort of? My internal alarm bells started ringing. Was my sweet new romance already facing its first crisis? Because this isn't the first time I've kissed you. I secretly kissed you once before. And you almost caught me. I scrambled through my memories. Suddenly, it hit me, that late summer afternoon during sophomore year. I'd been doing summer homework at Ethan Carter's house. Exhausted from studying, I'd fallen asleep at his desk. Half conscious. I'd felt something feather-light brush my cheek. When I opened my eyes, I only saw Ethan's profile as he pretended to focus on his textbook, the tips of his ears burning red against his fair skin. So that's what really happened. He'd liked me first, long before I ever realized my own feelings. And I'd been clueless, thinking his flushed ears were from concentrating too hard on homework. But wait. I protested. When Ryan asked if you liked me before, you said no. I never said that. Ethan immediately called Ryan over. The moment Ryan arrived, he slapped his forehead. Oh, that was a massive misunderstanding. Everyone at school was shipping you too hardcore back then. Ryan explained. When I asked Ethan if he liked your type, he said, I don't care about types. I like her, the actual person. But you'd already walked off after hearing the first part. Seriously? I wanted to facepalm. Ethan didn't waste time making things official. He posted our photo on Instagram, me in my high school uniform fixing my hair. Him gazing at me with Sunset Street skies painting our backdrop. The caption read, 10 years of loving her. My secret's finally out. The comments exploded. OMGGGGG shut UPPPPP holy crap, we actually manifested this. Someone stabbed me for the newlywed sake 10 years? Better start making up for lost time tonight. Smirking face. Childhood friends to lovers supremacy. I posted my own video, a clip of Ethan surprising me with birthday cupcakes during my lonely London exchange year. My caption, all my wishes came true. Because that day, I'd made 2 wishes. Let Ethan become a superstar. Let Ethan become mine. Both came true. During Ethan's new police drama filming, I visited the set. There he stood, broad-shouldered in uniform. Hair buzzed military short. Tan skin glowing under the lights. Spotting me, he announced loud enough for the whole crew to hear, my girlfriend's here. Amidst the crew's collective swooning, he dragged me to his trailer. The moment the door closed, I wrapped my arms around his waist. I stood on tiptoes to kiss him. He cupped my chin and deepened the kiss. What's gotten into you today? You look so handsome, I really love this. Ethan, you actually look pretty good as a cop. Do you like me being an officer? Or just this uniform? Heh. I like you in tactical gear. He chuckled, pulling me onto his lap. Well, I'm different. What I like, his whisper grazed my ear. Heat flooding my cheeks as I buried my face against his chest. You play a cop. But you'd ace the role of a troublemaker. Approval noted. I'll give that performance tonight. Side story 2. The first time I saw Emily was the day she moved next door. Clutching a rag doll beneath our apartment building. Honestly, she looked like the living version of my cousin's Barbie doll, the most adorable girl I'd ever seen. When those eyes lifted to meet mine, my toy car slipped from nervous fingers. Our fathers were chatting downstairs when I called out. Dad, can you grab that? Emily straightened with comical seriousness. Are you asking me? She retrieved the car and marched upstairs uninvited. Your ride's awesome. Can I try? That's how we became inseparable. Well, more accurately, how she kept barging into my life. She'd bicker with me constantly yet secretly boast to friends about my straight A report cards and coolest guy in school status, all according to Ryan. Middle school transformed her into a fangirl. She obsessed over some TV actor, plastering Olivia's bedroom walls with his posters. I grew to hate that smirking face. Maybe if I became famous too, she'd notice me like that? The thought haunted me. Pathetic. Getting jealous over a screen phantom. High school brought swarms of guys buzzing around Emily. Watching them fawn over her made me realize this clawing possessiveness had another name: love. Love for her animated gossip during study sessions. Love for the way sunlight caught her hair during math tutoring. I slipped a love note into her textbook once. She tossed it unopened. Dating's dumb. Olivia's always moping since getting a boyfriend. So I waited. Soon I became her classroom regular, borrowing pens and notebooks. When rumors labeled us a couple, the other love letters stopped coming. But inside, I was bursting with unprecedented excitement I'd never dared show. Terrified she might sense it and pull away. That incident during sophomore year when I walked out of the shower naked and she happened to walk in, my heart nearly stopped. I scrambled back into the bathroom while she kept apologizing through the door. "I'm so sorry, Ethan. I really didn't see anything." Her earnest denials only made my face burn hotter. I couldn't tell her I'd been indulging in some private thoughts moments before. Just go. I'm not done yet. After that, I dreamed about her multiple times. The summer I stole a kiss. I'll admit it was premeditated. But how could I resist when she leaned so close? Her hair tickling my arm? She stirred as my lips brushed her cheek, forcing me to pretend intense focus on my homework. "Why are your ears so red?" "Nothing. You drooled in your sleep." "No way." She shot upright, successfully distracted. Relief and frustration warred in me. When could I kiss her properly? Even if we weren't officially dating. Simply being near her filled me with contentment. But after graduation, she chose to study in England. "I want to see the world," she said, eyes sparkling. I swallowed my confession, remembering her past comments about long-distance relationships failing. At the airport send-off, I maintained composure until driving home alone, then cried until my steering wheel pooled with tears. I devoured every social media update, sending messages across time zones. Her delayed replies became my daily sunlight. Freshman year brought frequent homesick calls that gradually tapered as she made friends. Relief and jealousy tangled until she mentioned avoiding campus relationships. My hope reignited. Now with her gap year back home, it feels like our childhood summers, except now I invent reasons to visit. Okay. Maybe the burst pipes excuse was overkill. But when Olivia mentioned Emily preferring fit guys, well, years of gym dedication had to count for something. My agent suggested capitalizing on the paparazzi photos by fake dating for PR. I refused. If I've waited this long to love her, it'll be real or nothing. All these years, through every separation and silence, she's remained my constant heartbeat. I wanted to make a proper confession. This isn't something to joke about. The audience's reactions warmed my heart. Can't blame them for shipping us so hard. Because honestly, I ship us too. Truth be told, I've mentally lived through entire lifetimes with Emily more times than I can count. But thank God those scenarios didn't remain mere fantasies. They became reality starting from the day Olivia said yes to my confession. Every detail unfolded exactly as imagined, the way Emily's laughter crinkled her eyes during our first date at Central Park. How Ethan dramatically pretended to photobomb our engagement photo shoot, just like the scene we joked about during late-night script readings. Even Ryan's terrible best man speech at our wedding mirrored the cringeworthy toast I'd mentally rehearsed for years. The life we're building together keeps surpassing those daydreams. Last week when Sophia asked if we'd consider adopting a golden retriever puppy, I had to pinch myself. We'd literally role-played this exact conversation during our college theater days. Now here we are, picking out dog bowls together at Petco while Daniel texts unsolicited puppy training tips from his veterinary internship. This isn't some fanfiction plotline anymore. Our shared Google Calendar syncs work schedules with family vacations. We debate paint swatches for nursery walls instead of hypothetical baby names. Those infinite possibilities I'd imagined have crystallized into mortgage payments and Sunday pancake traditions, and I wouldn't trade this reality for all the daydreams in the world.